We tend to talk about batteries as if they're a standalone tech, but they're really not. They're part of an ecosystem: roads, charging station, consumer habits, infrastructure designs. In this next segment, Sam and I explore how battery performance isn't just about chemistry, it's about context: how fast you can charge, where you can plug in, what behaviors people adopt or abandon because of a few minutes gained or lost at a charging station. It's not just about building better batteries, it's about designing a system people can trust.
Yeah. Right. And for somebody in a cold climate where range decreases with temperature, that is incredibly important to us.
But Cadle's new before the new sodium lithium hybrid battery, that loses only 4% of range at minus 20 degrees.
Nice.
So a lot of these new batteries, they are advertising a big part of the advantages of them. They're good for North America, particularly Australia. It's irrelevant, but North America, cold climate, their ability to handle freezing temperatures is completely different. So there's about 4 or 5 different battery chemistries from the big Chinese players now that are LFP that can handle these freezing temperatures and not lose only a very small amount of range, very, very small amount. And they've really worked on that. So that's a big advantage for you guys. Yeah.
One of the reasons why I'm super excited about EV and EV tech is early on in my career, I used to design specialty service tools. When you'd go to a dealership or there'd be a recall, I'd be the guy designing the tools to fix the cars. And when I look at some of these new designs, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so simple. Like there's a lot less complicated kind of tools needed to service that, except for like the high voltage stuff maybe, right? Everything else is just kind of plug, play, wires, and suspension. And it makes life just so much easier. So it makes me very, very excited. Looking ahead 10 years, what do you think battery tech will actually look like and how it will actually reshape the industry?
Yeah, I think that hybrids, I did a video recently on the demise of hybrids. I believe it'll be like Norway, where people just think a hybrid is like an internal combustion car and there's no real, they'll occupy a very small part of the market, I believe, because range will be significantly greater. We'll have, looking at, if you want to get a long range car, say a 600 plus miles of range, there won't be that cost constraint where you're looking at and saying, well, the battery's going to be too big, I can't afford it. So the big change will be, I think, range improvements and charging speed improvements. Like you said before, that new Blade battery can charge from, I think it was 10, around about, depending on the battery size, 10 to 80% in about 5, 6, 7 minutes. Obviously, there's other chemistries, other batteries now that can do that as well. The ALB, their battery in all the X-Pen cars, that's 12 minutes every model. Then, of course, you've got Zeekr, they can do it in 8 minutes. So that's what we're going to see. Charging speed, people won't really think about it so much. Now they think, oh, I've got to stop and charge and how long I'm going to wait. But I don't think that's going to be a factor anymore.